Yo, what is up? Zenlesszonezero, F2P, and Swipe E proxies. Welcome to the special program. Now, I'm not going to give you guys the full 27 video. We're not going to do that. I probably could, but I'll be honest. I looked at the VOD and I was like, let's actually just go through the 5 things that we need to highlight. There's only 5 things that you genuinely need to highlight from this 27-minute video. So let's break it down very, very quickly. Firstly, starting with new characters. And I think at 6:20, we're going to be able to start to see new characters. So first off, whoa, she looks super, super cool. She looks very, very sporty, but let's go back even just a smidge more to pink-haired girl. Wow, that was like a couple frames ago. Sorry, folks. You know, I'm just gonna press this back button. Let's try it again. Wow. Hello, ma'am. She looks incredibly pretty, and her splash art's gonna look even better. I'll be honest, the in-game models are a bit flushed to me, but that's also because when you like dive it down back into a mobile game, it's probably gonna look, you know, a little bit more cleaner, I guess. But then now when it's like blown up for PC, it you know, tends to do that a little bit sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is. But 1 new character, 2 new character, wait for it, 3 new character. It's Yubel from Freerin. She looks really, really good though. And then who is this? She also uses scissors. Not like a big pair of scissors. No, just regular scissors. And then we have Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. You know, or white-haired, emo, shonen protag. These 4 members are of public sector, and you can think of them as the FBI of sorts. No, they're more the police. Okay, so the public sector is police, and then Obols is like FBI. We'll get to them in a bit. And here are the Sons of Caden. Now, the Sons of Caden they're pretty badass. They're, as you can see, they're all blonde for now. Who knows if that stays consistent? But hey, I mean, they're pretty cute. You know, they're a ragtag group of thugs. Thugs is such a bad word to use, but honestly, their designs are like super rough. They're very punk rock, right? So love that for this game. Just I love the willingness to go to these places. We have literally like punk rock blonde chicks, and then on the other opposite spectrum, we have idol VTubers. And maids. More maids. A lot of maids. We have construction workers. We have the cutting hairs. It's looking good. It's looking good. So those were just some of the new characters, and let's actually talk about the new factions in particular. Firstly, starting with, I believe right here, the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. Now, again, like I mentioned earlier, these are just public security. This is basically like patrol police, you know, kind of ground level, but you know, they're still quite strong as characters, so you know, don't scoff at them. But you know, we've never really had like a police force, like full-on police task force, neither in Genshin nor in HSR. I mean, you know, you have the Stonehearts and the IPC, but that's more like an economical like group, right? Like a entity or business versus like public sector police straight up, right? And they also have Mew Mew, which I'll mention Mew Mew later. Mew Mew's too cute. Next, we have the Sons of Cadron at around here. and they look super cool. As you can see, she is a hammer character, and as of current, well, you know, she's going to be coming out in 1.1. So, you know, unfortunately, we won't be able to see her just yet. But also here, let's take a look at Lucy. She's the intergalactic baseballer of this video game. And bow! Cool stuff. She's a support character. So they've introduced 2 new factions as well as, I believe, a slew of extra new characters who are most likely going to be 4-star, or excuse me, A-tier characters. You go A-tier and S-tier in this game. And so far, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm loving the collection of characters. Not all of them are, you know, big Aboba waifu characters, which is something that I actually appreciate even more so, especially with the current climate of games right now. Wuthering Waves coming out with like back to back, you know, big Aboba waifus. Honkai Star Rail, you have Firefly, and then you have Jade very soon. You just came out with Robin, right? You have Acheron, Black Swan. You know, just a little bit too saturated. A little bit too saturated. So these characters are just a breath of fresh air, really. Are there any other agents that you could showcase for us right now? Let's take a look. God damn, the bakery's open. God damn, the bakery is open. Kaboom. Ju-Yoon and Ellen Jo, who is our shark girl. She's very cute. She's very like Shiori coded. You know, just like, you know. We love that. Woo! Definitely pull Ellen Jo. She is going to be extremely strong, and basically she's the one who creates the mono ice meta. So definitely pull for her. She's really solid. In this game, it's not always about mono, but you know, there's so few selection of characters right now. It's probably what you want to be going with if you want to reach like high-end content. And then here we go. We can see some of the new locations, some of the new updates to the world here. Here, we're taking a look at Shiyu Defense, which, for those of you who have played the CBT, you guys know this is basically your extra endgame mode, pretty much. There's 2 endgame modes, which is Shiyu Defense, which you guys just saw, and then there's Hollow Zero, which is the roguelike game mode. I don't think they really show too much Hollow Zero here, but let's go into it. Let's go into a little bit more. Yes. The next thing I want to show is the new update to Random Play, which is like home base. Random Play is the music store in the lore, the music store that we own together with our sibling, and we got a whole new room with a bed. In the beta, we were sleeping on a couch, which I'm pretty sure they're still going to integrate the couch, but we actually get a whole room to ourselves now. This is awesome. This is really good, because this also allows for more space to separate certain, you know, categorical things, you know, like archives and certain other features within Random Play. I love that. I love that for us. Then, post that, we do have new regions to explore. So, to the folks who are like, hey, zenlesszonezero seems too small. Well, we're already coming out with a whole new region with, of course, subsections, as well as a whole new area called the Scott Outpost for Shiyu Defense in itself. So let's head over. Lumina Square is what it's called. We also have the Ballot Twins, which is a whole new area. We have Brant Street, New Eridu Metro, and Scott Outpost. So we have 5 new areas aside from, of course, actually, excuse me, Lumina Square. Ooh, excuse me, they renamed 6th Street to generally Lumina Square. Ooh, okay, understood. So Lumina Square, actually, wait. No, Lumina Square is entirely new. Okay, so I got confused because the coffee shop and the noodle shop, they both exist not in just Lumina Square, but on 6th Street as well. So 6th Street, or it might even be the Brant Street. I'm pretty sure it's not Brant Street. I'm pretty sure Brant Street's completely new. So, or maybe New Eridu Metro is 6th Street, but this is a whole new area that has its own newsstand, that has its own noodle shop and coffee shop. So most likely you'll be able to only at least go to one of them. So you don't have to go to every coffee shop in every new sub-region, or excuse me, in every new map region. And then the sub-regions, right, over down here, or let's say in the Bellabog Industries construction site, you don't have to like go to each individual one all the time, which I hope it's not the case. Then doing dailies would take forever. But it's cool that they have their own coffee shop in these larger map regions, right? Lumina Square, probably Ballot Twins is going to have one, Brant Street's going to have one, and of course our main street, 6th Street, is definitely going to have all the features and a little bit more. It seems like as we get to the game's release. Now, next, meet my new son, Mew Mew. All right. If you guys are hating on this game, you guys are hating on Mew Mew, and you guys are going to catch these hands, okay? This is a cat cop, okay? How can you be mad? Look at him. All right. Don't ever come at me or my son ever again. Okay. Zenlesszonezero. Bro, this game is fire, bro. This game is fire. And they also have extra exploration with chests and bang boos who lead to extra story quests, or like smaller, companion quests or whatever, the equivalent to Genshin. These are so cute. Look at these guys curled up just a boo. And then here you can see these are extra chests in the overworld. They had these cargo trucks inside the hollow worlds, but now they're actually expanding the world so much so that they can actually fit these cargo trucks into the overworld. Right, 6th Street, very, very condensed, not terribly much that we could actually like run around and explore. But here we're getting probably 10 times as much real estate, which is a lot. Which is a lot. Now, next, I just want to highlight finally the free pulls. You get, or they promote that they're going to give 180 free pulls to obtain within the release of the game. This is just false. I mentioned it in my Twitter posts. You guys have probably seen, 1 or 2 Twitter posts if you guys follow my Twitter, which you guys should. I do a lot of, news, updates, highlights, guides moving forward for Zenlesszonezero. So, Twitter, if not Discord, will be a great resource for that. But how this breaks down, and I'll probably put a graphic over there. Wow, it is very saturated. Sorry, folks. Yeah, step up here. Is that 60 pulls will be in-game to obtain. 10 of those are actually of the 7 daily logins. So essentially it's actually 50 pulls. Just to get from, either running through the story, they also have, a Genshin version of the Traveler's Guidebook where you can get free pulls, a plethora of other ways you can get free pulls. 40 of the pulls are through outside means, so pre-registration, and of course the 20 extra pulls that they're giving via this special program. Well, you can they just give it to you in the game mail, so you don't need to go anywhere for that. But pre-registrations, you get 20 and you get the free 4-star. right, of corn. And then the 80 boupons, actually around, I'd say 10 of those 80 are through the pre-registration, extra pre-registrations and web events. So please go do the web events, because they, you know, if you basically just get all the boupons, like they give you like 5-ish or so, which is pretty good. Definitely, you know, could always use some extra boupons, especially if you want to at least get one S-tiered Bang Boo. And honestly, the Bang Boos, I'm going to exclude them from my intro guide, which is coming out tomorrow. Make sure you guys go check that out on YouTube, on the main channel. But I'm going to exclude the Bang Boos, because I think the Bang Boos, even though yes, they are included as like sort of pseudo equipped characters, they don't actually, you know, bring you from point A to point B in terms of, you know, going from, you know, a not so great place to like, you know, top tier damage. You're not going to do that with an A tier to S tier Bang Boo. It's just, you know, it's mainly based on the characters, and the Bang Boos are like ELFs in Honkai Impact 3rd, if you guys know what that means. But yeah, you get 80 free Boupon pulls through the game itself, and majority of them actually just come through just playing through the game. They give you a ton through certain quests. They give it to you. There is a whole like section alleyway in 6th Street. They might expand that they're actually going to give you extra higher materials for building characters, as well as boupons. So, you know, there are a lot of ways inside the game itself that you just have to actually play. So technically, yeah, they say play the game to obtain them, but let's be real, like half of the pulls are the free given pulls, but then half of them you actually have to play and do all the quests and stuff to actually obtain the rest of them. They are technically free. They are an aside from the polychromes that you actually get. So that's good, but it's kind of disingenuous to say that these are just 180 free pulls outright. That's not the case. Just make sure you guys read the fine print. Okay. That is pretty much all I wanted to go through in terms of the pre-release. You know, I believe this is around like, you know, 15 minutes or so, 17 minutes. Okay, not bad. So, you know, I saved you guys 10 minutes and showed you guys the most important stuff of the special program. If you guys want a more full in-depth guide on zenlesszonezero, go check out the main channel at jshua, and go check out my Twitter and community Discord, where I'll be posting a lot more guides and resources for zenlesszonezero as we move towards its release. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully I was able to distill all that information pretty well. We went through characters, new factions, we went through you know, new additions to exploration and just the interactivity of the world. We went through new UI stuff, and we went through the free pulls. Those are the big things that you guys need to pay attention to from the special program, and sort of key in on as we get to the game's release next Thursday. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh. Make sure to go check out our other socials for more information. And oh, yeah, if you guys didn't know, we are doing a $100 pull session giveaway. Wow, I totally forgot about that. We're doing a $100 pull session giveaway for someone who comments and who is a subscriber to both the main and the second channel. So this is going on the second channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and comment down below what your favorite part of the special program was, or what you're anticipating most about the game's release. And we're going to pick one random subscriber during July the 4th. Day of release, and we're going to give you guys $100 pulls for, I believe Ellen's going to be the first character. I might have another separate video about the upcoming characters, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that. All right, peace guys, have a good one. See you next video.